Have you ever wondered why some of the wealthiest people in the world seem to live so simply? You hear stories about billionaires driving regular cars, wearing simple clothes, and living in modest homes. And you might think, if I had that much money, I'd be living it up. It's easy to look at this and call them cheap, but what if I told you that's not the whole story? What if what we see as being cheap is actually one of the most powerful wealth-building strategies out there? Because they understand that over the long term, it's actually the less expensive and better choice. They see spending not as an expense, but as an investment in their comfort, their time, and their future. This is a fundamental shift in perspective. One of the best examples of this is the legendary investor Warren Buffett. He's one of the richest men on the planet, yet he's famous for his seemingly simple lifestyle. He still lives in the same house he bought in Omaha, Nebraska, back in 1958. He enjoys a simple breakfast from McDonald's. By mainstream standards, you might look at his choices and think he's being cheap, but he's not. He's being intentional. Buffet understands a core principle that many people miss. Every dollar you spend today is a dollar you can invest for tomorrow. A dollar that's not working for you, growing and compounding to build future wealth. He once said, if you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need. That simple sentence is incredibly profound. He sees the opportunity cost in every purchase. That fancy car isn't just the sticker price. It's the hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars that money could have become if it were invested in the stock market over a few decades. He's not depriving himself, he's making a conscious choice. He has determined that the freedom and security that comes from having his money work for him is far more valuable than the fleeting pleasure of a luxury item. The house he lives in is comfortable. It serves its purpose. It's home. Upgrading to a mega mansion wouldn't fundamentally increase his happiness, but it would tie up capital that could be used for much more productive purposes, like investing in businesses, creating jobs, and growing his wealth even further. This is a powerful concept you can apply to your own life right now. Take a moment to think, what is truly important to you? Is it traveling the world, or maybe it's a passion project or a side business you want to fund? Once you know your top priorities, you can start looking at your spending through that lens. Is that $100 dinner out moving you closer to your goal of financial independence or further away? Is that subscription service you barely use helping you save for your dream vacation? When you have clear priorities, saying no to the things that don't matter becomes so much easier. It's not deprivation, it's alignment. You're aligning your daily financial choices with your deepest life goals. Another reason the wealthy embrace simplicity is that it reduces complexity and mental load. Managing a massive estate, a fleet of luxury cars, a yacht, and multiple properties is practically a full-time job. It requires staff, maintenance, insurance, and constant attention. It's a huge drain on your most valuable resources, your time and your mental energy. Many successful people got where they are by focusing intensely on what they do best, whether that's building a business, creating art, or investing. They recognize that all the stuff can become a major distraction. A simple, streamlined life frees up mental bandwidth. Instead of worrying about which of their 5 luxury cars needs an oil change, they can focus on the next big business deal or investment opportunity. Simplicity is a strategy to maintain focus. It's about channeling your energy toward what creates real value and wealth, rather than managing the appearances of it. This leads to the final, and perhaps most important point. True wealth is not about what you show, it's about what you control. The media often portrays wealth as flashy cars, giant mansions, and extravagant parties. But that's not wealth. That's consumption. It's a performance of wealth. Real wealth is having a robust investment portfolio, owning income-generating assets, and having the financial freedom to make choices not based on necessity, but on desire. It's the freedom to walk away from a job you hate. The freedom to spend months with your family without worrying about a paycheck. The freedom to pursue a passion that doesn't pay well. This is what intentional spenders understand. It's about spending extravagantly on the things you love and cutting back mercilessly on the things you don't.